Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. 20 bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't feel a shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path. Find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't fret, just don't forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shoe. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else can make it this far. Better go through that stage. Now you've got panache. So let's do the Odyssey. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. Now listen, all you boys and girls all around the world, don't be afraid to get up and move. You know that we're all superstars. We're the ones
Screw you, C&D. We become friends, and all of a sudden you think you can trash talk me on my own stream. Well, I'm calling you out in my next video. No, I'm not. Hey, man, how are you? C&D's nuts. He hasn't heard that one before. Thanks for stopping by, C&D, as well as Stuff We Play. Just saw both of you at Retropalooza in Houston. And hello, everyone else. Thanks for waiting 10 minutes there. I appreciate that. I started it a little early because I started it and then I was like, oh, wait, I haven't eaten yet. So I quickly ate a bunch of stuff. Like one thing. Thank you, Ghost Goat, for following me. I appreciate that. Alright, so I'm going to start this video on a weird note. Which is kind of why I wanted you guys... Well, it's kind of why I had like a long opening, because I wanted as many people to come in as possible before I started. So I didn't have to say this a bunch of times. Even though... averagely, you guys watching this right now, you watch streams for like 2 to 5 minutes and then drop out. And then the next wave of like 500 people start watching and it goes around in circles, which is why every time I stream, I get asked the same questions. And even though I answer them, people don't hear the answer because they come in 2 minutes later. So I'm probably going to have to explain my title a few times. I haven't made a video in like a week and a half. I haven't shot anything. I haven't edited anything. And, it's because I've been really sad. And I actually tried filming a video I think yesterday about it, and like I don't know, I don't want to bum people out, so I figured like if I did a live stream and sort of explained it, then I would feel like I explained it and I wouldn't have to try and explain it. I don't know. Wow, I just found a Switch game. What's Toad doing up there? God, at this point, I feel like a lot of my audience is younger, and a lot of you might not even understand this anyway, but I know a lot of people around my age and older, and I don't know, understand this, but I wanted to make this video for a while, and then I saw Pewds made a video about depression, and I don't know, every time I go to like a convention or something, or even just like random messages online, people always thank me for that This Is Me video that I made. Which is crazy because it doesn't have a whole lot of views, but it seems like people that watch it, it really resonates with them, and I really appreciate it. And I've never done a follow-up, but I've always kind of wanted to, but I've never really known what to say. But lately I've been really depressed. I have depression, and I know I'm going to start this off in a really like somber note and then try and pick it up, but I have depression, and the reason why I don't talk about it as much as I used to on my channel is because I would rather try and spread positivity through my actions than do it by, I don't know, trying to appeal to people in a more serious way, if that makes sense. But every now and then, I do like to remind people that they're not alone, and I think that helps me feel not alone, which is why I wanted to make a video about it, and I tried making a video about it, but my videos these days are so bubbly and bright and personal that as soon as I start trying to make a video about depression, which I've done a couple times, just to sort of like spread awareness and get a message out there to more people now I have a wider audience, it never feels right. And I don't know how to tackle it in a way that won't just bum people out. But I do suffer from depression, for those that don't know, and I know that might be jarring for a lot of you to hear because, for starters, I haven't mentioned it in so long. But secondly, I know it must be jarring to see some guy scream about video games in front of his camera daily and seem so happy and then come out and be all like, nah, actually, I'm sad. But I think that happens across the board for a lot of entertainers. And I don't want to compare myself to someone like Robin Williams because that man was... a hero and a god and a legend and a very funny man. And but it's the kind of thing where like the funniest people and so many people in entertainment and so many of the most humorous people in the world do suffer from depression, and I think it's a coping mechanism in a lot of ways, but it's wanting to make other people feel good, because that feeling of positivity that I try and bring to my channel, and the reason why I try and yell and scream and look so happy is because the feeling of feeling positive, the feeling of feeling happy, it's so cherished by me and by so many people. But like, you never really cherish and you never really, unless you like, unless you truly, I feel like unless you truly have depression and you experience that, then actually being happy, like, it has a whole different meaning is what I'm trying to say. That feeling of positivity, you have a whole different view on it, and it's so cherished. It's like, I actually feel friggin' happy. Like, this is amazing, because you know what it's like to not feel happy. Which is why I try and bring that to my channel as much as possible. But at the same time, I don't want to pretend like I don't have it, because I like being someone that can be more open with my audience. And I do try to be, because there's so many channels that, you know, and I don't blame them for it, but try and separate themselves from their personal and keep it more just, here's my video about this game. And I don't know, I like trying to be more personal with my audience, because I know a lot of you guys suffer from it, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like they're alone. And letting people know that and bringing that kind of positivity is kind of what helps me as well. But yeah, the last couple weeks have been pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. And it stems from a lot of things. It stems from Kim and I aren't happy in the house we're in. That doesn't help. We live in a duplex, and it's like tiny, and it's crappy, and we hate our neighbors. They're really awful people, and it just feels like a really toxic environment, knowing that there's people you don't like right on the side of you. They're like, we didn't know this when we moved in, but they like have all these like issues, I guess, and they deal with them with drugs, I guess, and they're always like drugged out. And we've had them like knocking on our doors like drugged out, because they don't know what's going on. I've had one of them come over and yell at me because they came to knock on my door, and I don't know, they didn't explain why they were going to come knock on the door. They just decided they wanted to, and they heard us yelling at them to get away from the door, which, if you guys know what I'm like, I'm not the kind of guy that will ever yell at anyone, and Kim is definitely not that kind of person. So we were like, I don't know what you heard, but it wasn't us yelling at you. And then they were just like all angry at us because they thought we were lying. And it's like dealing with that stuff all the time. And it's just embarrassing as well. Like when you bring a friend round and your neighbors are like passed out in their backyard or their front yard, which is like your backyard and your front yard. So this house is like suffocating us, and we need to move. But also I've been dealing with friggin' this collection, which I had shipped over, has been hell, and I'm gonna talk about that later. But for those that don't know, I had all my stuff shipped over from Australia, and it's been the worst thing I've ever had to deal with in my life. And I could talk about it forever, and I'll keep it short, but essentially they shipped it to the wrong place. They shipped it to New Orleans, which is like 10 hours away from me. So after waiting like a month longer than they said it was gonna take, it finally got to New Orleans after sitting in Texas for like 2 weeks. It was delayed because it was sat here in Texas, but they wouldn't let me come pick it up because I had to get it in New Orleans. And now I've been trying to deal with a company picking it up from New Orleans, but because they shipped it as a business shipping thing, it's treating it as though I'm a company, I'm a business buying stuff from another country, so I'm having to pay all these fees on my own collection. And it's like every step of the way, it's like, oh, you need to pay fees for taxes now because you bought this as a buyer. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just a guy that wants his stuff. So I had to pay another $600 to get it freaking cleared from taxes and customs. And then it hit like New Orleans. I'm trying to get someone to pick it up, but they're treating it like a company. They're like, all right, we're going to send a freight to come pick it up. Do you have a machine to pull it off the truck when it gets to your corporation? I'm like, I don't have a freaking corporation. So 3 days out of the last week and a half, I was on the phone with 3 different companies from like 8 a.m. when they opened to like 5 p.m. when they all had to go home, trying to get my collection out of New Orleans and to me, and paying these people money to go pick it up and this person money to release it to these people. And it's just been the worst thing I've ever had to deal with, and it's been stressing me out so much. And on top of everything else, yeah, it just hit me really hard, which is essentially where I've been for the last like week and a half. And I know a week and a half is almost like nothing. I guess you can like fall asleep and miss a week of your life. But for me, it seems like forever because I usually make a video every day, and I have had people asking me where I've been. But I just wanted to elaborate on all of it, and yeah, I guess for a lot of it has just been me down and depressed, and it's just such a horrible feeling, and it upsets me that so many people deal with it and don't know what to do with it and how to help. For me, it's like I try and go to the gym. I have supplements that are like natural, like ashwagandha helps with stress. I just try and like stay active and keep my mind off things and eat right and don't eat like bad foods and sugars and stuff like that, which is why I'm drinking Dr. Zevia, which is made with stevia and there's no sugar, because sugar can throw off your chemical imbalance of your brain, blah, 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 make you feel worse. And I feel like a lot of people don't know all this kind of stuff, which is why when I know so much of my audience deals with similar issues, it's good to talk about it. And it's good, even if the advice I have won't help you at the end of the day, just knowing that you're not alone, and that even sometimes the happiest people, like I try and portray myself as online, can feel the same way as you, and it's not just you. So I don't know if out of the 900 people watching this right now, how many of you I'm actually talking directly to, but if you're one of those people, you know who you are. But I love you, and you're not alone, and no matter how bad it gets, there's always something you can do to make yourself feel better, but there's always something that's going to be like at the other end of it all. There's always something that's worth it. And you're not alone. There's always someone that's going through what you're going through. Maybe just as bad or worse. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad you feel, and you feel like you're the only one feeling that way, trust me, there's someone else out there that either feels the same or probably feels worse. Not that it's a competition, but it just goes into that whole you're not alone thing. So, oh God, it's not why I ranted about money, but I'm gonna look at that in a second because I can't look at that right now. But yeah, I don't know. I needed to get this off my chest, so I appreciate you guys listening. I know it's weird for a lot of you to hear, and I know it's not exactly the most positive thing in the world, but I felt like I was going insane, trapped in this tiny little house. And Kim knows what I go through. She goes through similar stuff. Obviously, that's why we connect so well and we can help each other. But sometimes I just feel like getting more of a voice out there. And that's why I try filming videos about it, but it never really turns out the way I want. But I needed to vent. I felt like I was going insane. I needed to get online and say something just to help me in a more therapeutic way. So if anything, it was more of a selfish thing than trying to help other people. But at the same time as being selfish, I like to try and, as much as possible, the main thing for me, I don't know, I know everyone experiences depression differently, but the main thing for me is not feeling alone. I hate that feeling of I'm alone. And as soon as I switched my mindset to when I'm depressed and feeling down, knowing that I'm not alone and knowing I'm not the only one that goes through it and knowing it's just a chemical imbalance and knowing that it's just something that's temporary, it really helps. Like I used to just get so down, and I know a lot of you probably feel this way. You get so down on yourself and you feel like you're the only one. You feel like no one else feels this bad. You feel like it's never going to end. It's always going to feel like this. And no matter how many times you go through that, and no matter how many times you do have better days after that, you still feel like that. But as soon as you switch your mindset to, okay, I'm just feeling like a stupid, depressed idiot again, and it'll be over soon. Just got to fight through it. As soon as you start feeling like that, it changes how you can deal with it when you're down. I'm going to shut up now. I just needed to get that off my chest. I don't know if I'm going to use that anywhere. Maybe cut it up and splice it and use it in something else. But I honestly felt like if I didn't get all that stuff off my chest, I was going to go bat crap insane. I was trying not to swear. So, yeah. I don't know if that helped anyone. I don't know if that just bummed people out, but yeah, the biggest thing I like to try and stress is that you're not alone, and you're never alone. And trust me, most of the people you watch online suffer with the same thing, even if they want to talk about it or not. Stop donating, because that's not why I'm trying to do this. And I always feel like there's like a stigma whenever someone like pours their heart out online and donations start coming in. That's not why I'm trying to do this. And I'm going to read them. And yes, they do help. And yes, I appreciate them. And yes, I love you guys more than words can say. And I'm going to read those donations in a second. And Matthew, I saw yours and you're an idiot. But just please stop donating. At least wait until I start playing games so it feels like a normal e-beggar. So it feels like the donations people usually get. I don't want to get donations because I ran about depression, because that just seems like I'm trying to use it to get money, and that's never something I want anyone feeling. I never want anyone even misunderstanding that scenario. So just hold off on the donations for like 10 minutes until I start playing games. But it helped me. Thank you. God, I can't read comments like that right now. I'll start crying. Sound is a wee bit quiet. Well, just me talking is quiet. Maybe turn up your speakers, turn up your bass. I turned up my mic a little bit if it was quiet. Bipolar. I never actually I always try and deal with it on my own, which is not always the best way to do it. It took me, oh God, I don't know. You should always seek help for depression. I do believe that. Do as I say, not as I do. I seek help from like family and friends, and I know that I know that I went through a period when I was much younger where I don't know how dark I want to get this. I've talked about it before on the channel. I went through a period where I was suicidal. So I know what that feels like. And that was when I was like 16 through 18, when I felt like the world had given up on me. Like my parents had kicked me out. It was just a rough time. Like when my parents don't love me, and they've been very vocal about that. Like it's not even like, I'm saying that because of how they treated me. They've been very vocal about that. They are horrible, horrible, horrible people. And when you're really young and you know your parents don't love you, like I can't tell you how earth-shattering that is. It's like, if my parents don't love me, who is going to love me? Like, what is even my point of existing? Like, am I that bad? So like I know what it feels like to be that bad, and I should have got help back then, because I was a little asshole for the longest time. And I mean, if you guys have been following me on social media for the last like 5 years, when I started social media I was like 19, I think. No, that's a miscalculation. I'm 28 right now. So I was like 23. So like I was a horrible person from like 16 to 20, I would say. I treated people like crap because I didn't really know how. And it's a bad excuse, but it honestly is the excuse. I wasn't raised right. I wasn't raised by good people. So I wasn't a good person. My grandparents, who I went to live with for a while, really helped make me a better person, and my uncle, and I attribute a lot of who I became because of them. But it still took a lot of mistakes and a lot of treating people bad and losing a lot of friends and losing a lot of girlfriends and people I cared about to make me realize I had problems. See, now I'm just ranting. But for the longest time, I should have got help. It's because right now I feel like I don't need like help because I know what it's like to actually feel like that, and that's when you're supposed to get help. But you should always get help if you feel like you need it. As long as you have supportive people around you, that's the main thing. Your parents missed out and were mean. Yeah, they were mean. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I'm just like going around in circles. Unless you guys want to hear more, in which case I won't. Or I can read some of your stuff, or I don't know if I want to take this video that way, but if any of you actually are are looking for answers right now, I can spend a little bit of time. I'm sorry for those that want to watch me play games, but some things are more important. So if there's anyone in the chat right now that really wants some kind of answers, I'm not saying I have all of them, but obviously I've been through a decent amount and have answers to some things. And my answer might be get help, depending on what you ask. But if anyone does have a question, I'm paying attention to the comments now, and I'll do my best to answer it. I mean, it's not just me. I'm not just going to sit up here and blab and then start playing games. If anyone needs any kind of advice. I'm going to read these donations, even though I said to stop them coming in. People are still coming in. But I'm going to read them anyway. You can rant all you want. Thank you. Just have a chat. Why is he depressed? So sorry if some of you get mad at me. No one's going to get mad at you for that, actually. Asking that question is very valid, because it's confusing to hear when someone's depressed if they seem happy. Depression, it's hard to explain depression and how people get depression. But long story short, also I want to say, if you don't understand depression, then I'm jealous of you. And that's very like the way you asked it, the way you were like, why is he depressed? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. That's the way to go about it. And that's honestly an awesome mentality to have. Like, I don't understand it and I want to find out why. It's a much better mentality than cheer up, buttercup. Why, like, you know what I mean? But I'm depressed. My depression stems from my childhood. I was abused as a child by my parents in many different ways. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I am. I'm just scared to go to the doctor because I'm afraid they will tell me there's nothing wrong with me. Did you feel this way at some point? Honestly, I was scared to go to the doctor because I was scared they would tell me that everything was wrong with me. I saw a therapist for a little while, and I told him I wanted to talk to someone, but I didn't want to do drugs. I didn't want to take medication for it, at least not right away. I wanted to try other avenues. I wanted to seek help and learn on how I could deal with my depression, because I had no idea how to deal with depression. I didn't know of any ways to deal with depression, and I knew there was medication, but I didn't want to do medication. And the big part of that was because I had a lot of friends. Obviously, you find and meet people in your life, and you discover they have depression, and you bond with each other over it in a weird way, and you lean on each other. And a lot of my friends had depression at the time, and they were in similar situations to me, and they were on medication, and it made them happy, yeah. But to me, it was like I had this one friend, right? And we were in this job that we both hated. It was so bad. And I wanted out because this job was making me so depressed. But he started taking medication, and suddenly he was able to deal with his job. But we both knew that it was a bad job, and we both knew it wasn't going anywhere, but his medication was just making him deal with it. And that's what he wanted, and that, it's everyone's different. But for me, I didn't want a band-aid. I didn't want something that just made me deal and cope. I wanted to actually make things better. And that's how I personally looked at it at the time. And I started seeing this therapist, and he told me, I think he said he thought I had bipolar at the time. Just from what he diagnosed. And 3 sessions in, he tried giving me 2 different kinds of medication. And, it's like, I hadn't tried anything else yet. Like, I'd been talking to him, but he hadn't presented anything. And I feel like a lot of doctors, they have this medication that they can give, and it's easy for them to give it. But what's hard is really getting to know someone. And obviously, it's not there. They don't have the time to get to know someone and figure out what's going to work with them on a mental level. But I have discovered since then that for me, cutting out sugars really helps. For me, working out and releasing those endorphins and doing something that makes me feel good about myself really helps. Like, I can take a horrible day, go to the gym, and suddenly it's an okay day. And the next day, if I go to the gym again, it could be turning into a good day. And then the third day, I'm like, wow, I kind of fought through that whole depression swing, and now I'm feeling good. As long as I stay away from those sugars and those heavy foods that really bring you down, because sugars throw off your chemical imbalance and make you depressed, and like heavy carbs make you feel lethargic, and lethargic can make you feel depressed. Like for those that have depression, when you start to feel lethargic, you start to attribute that to depression, and that can trigger your depression. I know it sounds stupid, but eating like a huge ass bowl of pasta with ice cream at the end can actually make you feel depressed, and not just because you feel like a fatty that ate bad food. So to answer your question, no, I wasn't scared at finding out he would say there was nothing wrong with me. I was scared that he would go overboard and tell me that everything was wrong with me. But if you feel like there's something wrong with you and you go and seek help and they tell you there's nothing wrong with you, then get a second opinion. Because if you feel like there's something wrong with you, then that's how you feel. And like depression can sometimes just be one of them things where it's how you feel. Like you're not physically sick. You're not showing symptoms of a sickness. It's just an emotion. And I know a lot of people that sounds stupid, but it is just an emotion. So in a way, there is nothing physically wrong with you. There's just something wrong in you that's throwing you off. So get a second opinion, and if you really feel like you're getting nowhere, then try some remedies like I've been talking about, like with the eating right. And if anyone wants a channel, go Dr. Berg on YouTube. Search that. Dr. and then Berg is Berg. He does a lot of stuff with like coping with depression and like diets for depression. And honestly, as soon as I started like following him and watching him and doing some of the things he recommended, I started feeling a lot better. I have answered that one question for a long time. I'm going to scroll up and see if I've missed any other questions. Just in case I've missed any. And I appreciate all the positivity, by the way. There is more content coming. I just shot a video. I'm going to put a video up tomorrow. Prescription drugs are sketchy and only mask the symptoms. I want to touch on the fact, just because I know I've talked about this before and people do get upset because a lot of people obviously do rely on medication. I'm not like shunning medication. A lot of people need it and benefit from it. I've known a lot of people that have needed medication just to live a normal or what they feel is like a normal life. So I'm not shunning it. Some people do need it, and sometimes it's so bad that it helps. But I think there's a gray area, or there's an area where some people just need to make more positive steps in their life and change the things that are depressing them. Like sometimes your depression comes from different angles. Sometimes it can be your job. Sometimes it can be your home life. Sometimes it can be a lot of different things. Or sometimes it can just be your brain is just so screwed up that it can't function right with anything, no matter what you do. And I think in the situation where it's your job, that if you can pinpoint what's depressing you, then you probably don't need medication, because there's ways to deal without medication. Because if there's something depressing you, like you're in a relationship that's really toxic, end the relationship and start working towards a better life. Don't take depression to deal with your shitty relationship. That's just the way I see it. But that's the situation where I'm talking about. Don't always jump straight to medication if you're depressed. Try and fix the things that are making you depressed. How long have you been depressed? I started having anxiety attacks when I was like 14, 15. So probably around then. RBT. This live stream is going in a much different direction than I thought it would. I was only going to talk about this for like 5 minutes, but I'm going to read this, and I'm going to talk to RBT for a second. I don't know if I should say this, but I've been going through depression and been thinking about suicide a lot, and I don't know what to do, and I just need some advice to get me through this. As I said earlier, you're not alone. That's the first thing. Secondly, it definitely sounds like you need to talk to someone and seek help. There's a lot of suicide help lines that you can call. I should have linked them, but I didn't think about that. But you can Google suicide hotline, and then like whatever state or country you live in, there'll be something. Or you can go talk to a therapist, or you just talk to your friends and family. If you want to start there, find someone that you really trust and you can confide in, and talk to them. But you need to start talking to people, because trying to deal with it on your own is never, it's just never gonna work. I'm sure it has worked for people before, but it's really challenging and really hard. And there's always a way to get through it. There's always a way. There is. You just got to find it. You got to find what way it is for you. Like, I have days where I get that bad that if I hadn't experienced suicidal thoughts in the past and experienced that kind of stuff in the past, that I would be borderline at that point again. But I'm just at the point now where it's been so many years, I just know that I'm being depressed. I know I'm almost being ridiculous in a way, and just need to concentrate on getting better. But for those going through it the first time, it's almost impossible to do it on your own. So seek help is just the first way, and it can be as simple as talking to a friend, but it can be as proactive as actually going and talking to a therapist. And you can talk to a therapist for quite a while before like it starts. Like, I think you can talk to a therapist like 1 or 2 sessions before they start charging as well, at least in Australia. I don't know where you're from, but in Australia I managed to talk to a therapist just at a local doctor's office pretty much for free for a few sessions, just to get set up and then see how you feel about it from there. But yeah, definitely hang in there, and I love you, and I know what you're going through, so you're not alone. That you can stop it, I know that. I've always had that internal, by the way, I'm reading Maple Lover's comment. Thank you for that comment. I've always had this internal struggle in my own brain of like, does it ever go away? Like, even if you manage to cope, does it ever go away? And I know people who have said that they've had depression and they've beat it. It depends on the individual. I think it depends on the severity, and also, again, depends on situational. Like, the people that have beat it, maybe they were depressed because of their job, or their girl, or their boy, or their life, or maybe they had money issues, or maybe I don't know, like maybe it was a situational kind of thing. It doesn't, like, I'm not saying that it invalidates it in any way. What I'm saying is that I think it's easier to beat that kind of easier to beat that kind of depression. I know for me, like, a lot of my depression stemmed from where I was. Like, where I feel I'm at, oh God, I feel like I'm talking so much about this. Where I feel I'm at is my parents screwed me up so bad that I'm always going to have depression. No matter what I do, I have demons now, as a way of thinking about it, a way of saying it. I don't know if I'll ever bounce back completely. I'm always going to have these downswings, and I've kind of just accepted that. But a lot of my main core, me wanting to die depression, was situational. It was when I was bouncing around homes and living in my car and living on the street when I was like 16 through 18 because I had nowhere else to go. And it was working in McDonald's, because obviously when you kicked out at 16, you don't give a crap about school anymore. So I bombed out of school and I was working in McDonald's and fast food places, and I hated it. I worked in a warehouse for a while, just mundane, like stacking things and stocking shelves and stuff like that. And I hated it. And just being close to Adelaide, being close to that hometown where my parents were, and just having to just know that I was still in that town, it was intoxicating. So getting out and moving here and being surrounded by you guys, and obviously my friends I've made, and Kim, and another country, and having this channel, which it helps me because it gives me purpose. It gives me something I can do. It's a job that doesn't suck, that I actually love doing. So a lot of the main issues I had are gone. It's just like the remnants of whatever happened back in the day. I don't know where I started on that, honestly. I just kind of ranted all the way to the end. But I'm in the same boat. My parents got divorced, and now life sucks a lot. That sucks, Jason. My youngest brother and sister, my parents got divorced while they were still at home. My parents were together when I was living at home, and I don't know what it's like to go through a divorce, like a parental divorce. And I'm not trying to take away from your situation at all, or add in a weird way of looking at it. But I'm gonna try and add a weird way of looking at it, just in case this helps you in some way. My parents should have got divorced, and it's a really weird thing to say, but my parents hated each other, and a lot of the issues I had at home were because of that. They obviously had issues, and hating each other as much as they did, they took it out on us as kids. And if they had just got divorced and separated and weren't near each other and ended that toxic environment, I don't think it would have been nearly as bad. And I'm not saying, like, with what you're going through right now, that's the same situation for you. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but if the relationship they had was toxic, then I don't know if it helps you at all, but I don't know. I would have been better off if they had just called it quits and gone their separate ways. And even if I bounced between the two parents, it would have been better. And I know it doesn't make it any better at all. And obviously, I mean, if that had happened, I would have just known that my parents got divorced, and I wouldn't have known that it could have been worse. So I don't think that would have helped really at all, because the situation still would have sucked. But I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that that you're going through that right now. But it gets better. I can tell you that, because you won't be there forever. Your mom rules. That's awesome to hear, Nuke Dagger. All right. I'm sorry if I missed any questions. This chat's actually pretty active, so I've been blabbing for like 50 minutes now. God damn, I can't believe that's been that long. It feels like 10. If anyone had... God, boosted, that's horrible. Yeah, dude, that's completely out of my wheelhouse too. I've never experienced anything like that. That kind of stuff's always scared me, being in chronic pain and having depression at the same time. That's a scary combination. I can't imagine what you're going through. I hope in some way I can help through what I do. But yeah, man, that's rough. I really hope you have a supportive network around you. Part of getting healthy was your channel? God damn. Jeez, comments like that tear me up inside. I can't pronounce your name. I wish I could. Meriki. Thank you for that comment. Alright, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna stop playing some games, because I'm gonna read the donations. And I'm gonna stop playing games. If I missed a question because that blew up so quickly, hit me up in like a DM on Facebook or something, or Twitter, and I'll have a conversation with you there. Some people might prefer to be more private about it anyway, and I appreciate that. So Yeah, I took like a week and a half off, essentially, is what I was saying. I played a lot of games. I moped around the house. I acted like a little baby, but I'm feeling better. This conversation has helped. I filmed a video just before, so after I'm done playing some games here, I'm going to edit that out for the morning. I appreciate you guys sitting in here with me and letting me vent. I hope I helped someone in here, even if like one person, then it was worth it. But I love you guys so much, and I appreciate the amount of people saying that you're depressed and saying that my videos help. I definitely read those and I really appreciate it. I'm going to read these donations. I wasn't trying to get some with what I was saying. I appreciate them ever so much, and I'm going to start playing games after I've read these. Justin Marks, $10. Thank you, Justin. Thank you so much for signing my Switch at Retropalooza. We miss having you in the chat. Hope you're feeling better. That's the Patreon chat. I've actually been completely absent from like all social media really the last week and a half, so I haven't really been talking in the chat, but I'll say hi soon. Thank you for that donation, and thank you for letting me deface your Switch with my signature. Nathan Hughes, $2. Thanks for talking about depression. It's important. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. Matthew Hennigan with $150. I just read that like coherently. Like I just read it as I was reading it, and then I realized what I'd said. Hope this helps. Love your buddy. Miss you. Matthew is an amazing human being. Been a Patreon for a long time. We've gotten to know each other recently. I finally got to meet him at Too Many Games recently. And Matthew's a good friend. And I love you, Matthew. And I hope everything's okay with you and your dad. And thank you for that donation. You really, really, really shouldn't have. I'm going to thank you later in a message. Stuff We Play with 5. Glad to see you back streaming, and it was great seeing you at Retropalooza. Depression is a beast, but no, you're a beacon of positivity for many of us here on YouTube, and just to me personally, a huge inspiration. Thank you, Stuff We Play. Everyone make sure to check out his channel. He's an amazing human being and has a great channel. I actually got to hang out with him at Retropalooza recently. He's a really good guy. Seek Your Fate with Sick 20. It's kind of cool how your coin is also almost your name, if that makes sense. Cheer up, my dude. Trying, man. Biscuit Boy with 5. You're a badass dude. We love you. I am extremely depressed as well, and it's something I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. Stay positive, my dude. Biscuit Boy. Amazing name. I'm sorry to hear about your depression. Yeah, it's you know, I feel the same. You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. That's the thing. That's how bad it can feel sometimes. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Like, God, I know a few people I would punch in the face, but I would not want them to have my depression. Like, it's just no one should have to deal with it. It's torture. But you are not alone, obviously, as I've been saying. And, you know, there's me. Matthew RG with 30. I've missed you. 30. Jeez, I keep reading. I'm trying to like power through these, and it's like not sinking in until after I've read it. Matthew RG. Thank you, Matthew. 2 insane Matthews in the chat right now. I've missed you while you've been gone. It's not a song. But I know no uploads usually means you're in a rough spot, so I've been rooting for you. Thank you, man. I'm happy to see you well enough to pop up again. I hope we get you into a better environment soon. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that a lot. Jack and Jill with $10. Love you, your attitude and content, man. Keep up the great work. I know I and a lot of others will always be here for your content, even if we have to wait for it. It's crazy how like a week and a half feels like such an eternity on YouTube. But I appreciate that you guys haven't unsubscribed, that you're waiting for the content. And I have another video coming tomorrow. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Justin Marks with 10. So many donations, guys. Thank you. You can't tell us what to do. Let us love you. I'm assuming that's when I said stop donating. But thank you for the 10, Justin. Noah Mintz with 25. Oh my God, and the next one. Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain then. I don't like doing that. I'm not personally religious, but I don't like swearing on my channel. Noah Wood, thank you so much. I needed that talk today and to hear I'm not alone. God damn it. And that's the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Freaking stupid, man. Kittens, where's my cat? Oi, you useless cats. I'm sad. Aren't you supposed to sense that? Don't you have like a 7th sense for that? Or 6, probably. Usually he comes when I call him, but he might be asleep. And I have to call him in a stupid way, so don't laugh at me. Togi Bogey! Togi Bogs! Logie! I think it's just like that pitch he knows is him no matter what I say. Togi Bogey! Togi! It's because that's how Kim calls him, so that's how I have to call him. I think he's asleep though. Stupid. Alright, I recovered. I'm back. I've had a rough few days and I've been watching a lot of your videos because you're so bubbly and happy and that really helps me, which is again why I try and act that way in my videos and why I yell so much. Love you, buddy. Keep your head up. Thank you for that donation, Noah. And thanks for making me cry. I'm glad I can help. Mitchell Parson. This is the one that made me swear earlier. 100 through Super Chat. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. Hang in there, man. Depression is a serious issue. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it enough. That's why I try to, even though I feel really awkward when I do. Keep fighting. You are an amazing person, and I hate that you are down. You make so many people happy. Thank you so much for all the amazing content. Thank you, Mitchell. Damn, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, man. That's insane. I hope you're still here. I know you donated that a while ago, so I hope you're still in the chat. I hope all of you that donated are still in the chat. Retro Mikey with 10 with no comment. Thank you, Retro Mikey. Hadoku Finland with 15. Don't worry about being absent, mate. It's so friggin'. There's a whole thing I could get into with that. Like, PewDiePie made a video recently. I know a lot of you don't watch him. I actually like him. I'm gonna be honest. He made a video about depression and YouTube depression, and it feeds into it when I'm feeling down because it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain without making it sound like YouTubers are just all about numbers and trying to hit those numbers and hit those numbers. But numbers and analytics, it's the only way we know if our channels are doing well and if people are actually interested in what we're making. And that's what everyone wants when they're on YouTube, right? They want to make content that people enjoy and people want to watch. And how can you tell people enjoy what you are putting out? Well, views, comments, likes, interactions, analytics, watch time, seeing how long people are watching the videos tells you if they actually enjoyed it, because 100 people can click on a video, but out of those 100 people, if they only watch 10 seconds or 30 seconds, then that video was actually boring to them. And it's when you're depressed, or like when I'm depressed and I don't make a video in a week and I start watching my numbers fall, it's like, that's everything I'm working for. That's everything. That's my job. It's my life. It's my everything. It's my freaking, it's one of the things I'm so proud of that makes me happy, that I feel like I'm succeeding in life. And so much of my happiness stems from it. And it's bad that it does, because it's so, what's the word I'm looking for? I've lost the word. God damn it. Versatile. Versatile? No. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it goes up and down so much. I'm such an idiot. I've forgotten the word. That it's so easy to have a bad day on YouTube, and when you're already feeling down and you're watching everything fall, it's like, it just makes it worse. But yeah, PewDiePie made a really good video about that. I recommend watching that. So yeah, I know you guys don't hold it against me, but it's like every day it's like that feeling of I need to make something and I don't want to, and it makes you feel worse. We don't hold stuff against you. We don't judge. We understand that you have a life. And most importantly, we're on your side. Also, I want to donate because I appreciate your content. I got to sleep. Oh, no. I hope you didn't fall asleep before I read this. Volatile. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I just had that word, like, disappear from my brain for a little while. Mitchell Umans. I love you, man. $10 in super chat. I had the same problem. Maybe there's something not right in your life. I went to college for music. I decided I wasn't into college, dropped out, and now I'm a plumber. Yeah, well, I talked about it at the start of this stream, which was an hour ago now, but what's not right in my life right now is the place we're living is horrible, and I won't go into it again, but it's toxic. It's a toxic environment, and Kim and I need to get out. We're looking at houses. We're looking at breaking our lease because it's so bad. I know you're not supposed to, but we're both going insane here. Yeah, the thing that sucks is rent is so expensive. It's, yeah, I don't know. I won't go into that right now. Our rent right now is cheap, but where we're living is not worth. It's not worth the cheap rent. Gil with $1. We are here for you. Thank you, Gil. AV Weinberg with $4.99. You are worth more than you know, bro. Your content carries me. Your presence is loved. Thank you, AV. 15 from James George. Thank you. As I've said, you've helped me when I was in a really dark place with your videos. Thank you for everything. Thank you, James George. Stephen Walker with $1. We love you and we're here for you, Wood. As someone who has struggled with mental illness since I was a kid, I know how it feels and I understand your absence, and I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Stephen. There'll be a new video tomorrow. Frankly, my dear, with $10. Hope you get to feeling better, bud. Thank you, Frankly, my dear. Donates in almost every stream. You're awesome, Frankly. The Last Game Hunter with $10 through Super Chat. The Last Game Hunter. All right, that's your name. I don't know why I read that. Hey, man, it's you and your group that had me start The Last Game Hunter. Things seem bad sometimes, but it can be worse. Keep on doing what you do. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Last Game Hunter, and I hope your channel is doing well. Gareth Archer with $5. Sorry you've been down lately, man. It's not been the same without you. Looking forward to speaking to you on Facebook chat and your videos to start rolling again. Love you, man. Thank you, Gareth. Also, I mailed your Mario Odyssey. Gareth won that copy of Mario Odyssey. Actually, someone else did, but they didn't reply. I waited like a week and a half, and then I did another winner. And it ended up being Gareth, which is funny because out of everyone that applied, one of my Patreons won, which I'm not going to complain about because they deserve to win everything in the world, but it was random because I used that Gleam app and it randomizes. I have no control over it. Just saying because you don't believe me. But thank you, Gareth. Saber Wolf 10 with $10. 10. Thanks for the talk about depression. I wish nothing but the absolute best in life, and I hope we get to meet at Retropalooza later this year. We will meet, and I look forward to meeting you. And last but not least, Sansan with $3.99 through Super Chat. Please look up Sadhu Guru's channel. He will help. Please link it to me because I will forget it. Send me a link on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks, Gareth. Why didn't you upload for a while? We found the guy that came into the stream late. All right. I'm done. That's all the depression talk. I can't do anymore because I'm going to start exhausting myself. It's very emotionally taxing talking about all of it. It wears you out. It makes you feel like you ran a marathon in a weird way. I'm going to play some games for the next hour. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to play some stuff. I'm going to give you guys the option here. Octopath Traveler's on the table. I am up to the 3rd chapter at this point, and it's going to be heavy spoilers for those that haven't played the game. Hello Neighbor is a game Kim bought recently. She wanted to play it. I don't know why, because she doesn't like scary games. I don't know how scary it is, but she's been telling me it's so scary that she can't play it. I haven't touched it yet, so that's on the table. I'm all like congested now. Sonic Mania is on the table. It's the DLC Sonic Mania. Sleep Tight actually is what I was going to play at the start of this because I've been really enjoying it lately. and I would like to play some more of it. I'm not playing Fortnite. We can see if Adventure Time has gotten any better, and I think that's what I'm in the mood to play right now. There's a lot of Hello Neighbor. All right, we'll check out Hello Neighbor. I know I only just said the last games that I would play, so if anyone decides they'd rather me play them, you can let it know down below. And if I get like an outpour of, let's say, like Sleep Tight, then I'll play it next. But it seems like everyone wants to play Hello Neighbor at this point. You're as real as they come. Keep it real, homie. Thank you, Trent. And I do want to touch on really quick before I start this Hello Neighbor. I'm doing Hello Neighbor. The very last thing I'll say is depression isn't something that everyone understands. This is the last thing I'll say. And I have seen the negative comments in the chat. And honestly, it doesn't bother me at all because I have dealt with that my whole life. People not understanding and telling me to cheer up, Buttercup. But I just want everyone to know that I wanted to voice this and talk about this. And I've tried making a video about it like 2 times, not in a live stream. Donations aside, like donations are in a live stream, and I told people not to donate. It happened anyway. But I wanted to talk about this in a video, and I can show you the footage of me trying to film it twice where you can't donate. It's just something I wanted to voice my opinion on. So you can not understand it. You can take it any way you want, but just know that I didn't do this on live stream to try and make money. It's not. I've been depressed my whole life and suicidal for so much of it. All I want to do is try and use it to help people, and using it and exploiting my own depression and my own mental illness to try and get money would be about the lowest and most demeaning and most horrible thing I think a human being could do beyond like physically harming someone else or mentally harming someone else. So I just want to get that out there. Like, you can think what you want of me, and I know a lot of people think I'm an asshole for whatever reason, but don't. It's a stupid. It's not what I was trying to do. I need to find Hello Neighbor, because I think Octopath is in my Switch. So, if I was Kim, where would I have put Hello Neighbor? I might have promised something that I can't deliver. This is why everything needs to be digital. Give me 2 seconds to check the other room. It might be in the Tote Treasure Tracker case. Let me check that. Nope. She's not home right now, so I can't ask her where it is. I guess I can't be too mad because it's technically her game since she bought it, but where would she have... This is why Switch cartridges are too small. Oh god, where would she have put it, guys? Maybe the bedroom? I found it! Found it! I found the game. Ugh, I found it. Maybe the cat stole it? Togi Bogey! Togi Books! Togi Bogey, what you doing? You sleeping? I was gonna go get him, but he's asleep. He looked up at me with like blinking eyes, like, what do you want? Alright. She said this game is really scary. But I mean, it's Kim. But also, I'm a big baby and I get scared really easily. So maybe it is really scary. Wow. Why is my monitor so gross? I bet it's the cat licking on it. This game is like humming at me. Oh, I will say that I saw her playing a little bit and it looks awful on the Switch. Like, I know on the stream it's gonna be like the res is like squished down and you're looking at a box that's only like as big as this box here. But when it's blown up on my monitor, these edges look really jagged and really terrible. Alright, I want to go new game. Well, actually, wait, has Kim been playing on this? Load the game. Loading the game? Oh, okay. I guess she was using another profile. So I'm going to start a new game and hope that she wasn't using this profile. I saw a donation from Rachel, but it hasn't come through on my thing. But I saw it on the screen. That's weird. I think I saw a $1 donation from Rachel, so thank you, Rachel. It usually comes through in... Maybe I read it wrong, but I swear I read it. Yo, Wood's a cool dude. We hung out and ate wings at Too Many Games. Feel better. Thank you, Spawn Wave. Yeah, actually, I think out of Too Many Games, I made a couple new friends. You were one, and Tyler was another one. And that was good. I like making new friends at conventions. I definitely felt like we had a lot of good bonding time talking crap about Sean and eating those wings. Everyone go check out Spawn Wave's channel, by the way. Do you know who won Thimbleweed? Yeah, I think so. I think I drew that winner and announced it. If I didn't, then no, I don't know. Why am I so low to the ground? Like, I feel like I'm riding the ground. Like I'm skateboard level. Like, I know I'm playing as a kid, but how short is this kid? He's almost as tall as the curb. What do I do in this game? It kind of just threw me in. Do I, like, walk in a house? I actually don't know nothing about this game. This is my first time. Oh, God. That's a horribly floaty jump. Can I ride this bike? No. Oh my God, the textures are so bad. This game looks awful. This game looks worse than Payday 2, and it's like cartoony. You're the best, man. Keep up everything you are doing. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. What a fugly looking kid. Hey, Togi Bogue. Hey. Oh, jeez. I guess he woke up. Look how big he is now. He's a cat. He's not even a kitten anymore. The Togi Bogue. He's a good boy. Okay. So there's a key. What is that screaming? So obnoxious. Okay, so I'm not even in the house anymore. He just threw me outside? Did I lose? Was I supposed to run from him on the outside of the house? I thought I have to get in a house. What is this game? Okay, I can't walk any further that way. Can I run? I swear I ran for... Oh, you hold left trigger to run? That's weird. Okay, not that way. What the heck do I do in this game? I'm sorry, but how short is this kid that he has to look up at a handle on a door? I feel so disjointed in this game. Like, this kid is the size of a trash can. Like, he's eye level with a trash can. I'm sorry, but this kid has no chance at running away from some old dude. Oh, he's right there. So I guess I just run away from him? But I can't run anymore that way. Okay, now I'm back here again. Now that door's open at least. So if you get caught by him, it's easier? Because now the door's open? I guess he's nearby again. In one of these doors, I guess. Do I have to get the key to unlock that? Oh, there he is. Alright, I guess I'll try again. I don't, like, okay, I literally have never played this before. Maybe Kim started on this Maybe Kim started on this profile and it gave her an introduction. It gave her, like, a way to play. Because it hasn't told me anything and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I feel like I'm going to start this game on another profile and see if it actually teaches me how to play. Because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Just discovered your channel recently and I enjoy your content. You're a super sympathetic guy. Keep it up. Thank you, G&M, for that donation. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the kind words as well. Wood had to duck out, but I'm back. Just wanted to say you're an amazing human being. Thank you, Smash JT. On the top left, it says giving away the game. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to change that. Oh, I look really silly now. Sorry. I usually change that depending on the live stream, but I forgot this time. No, Kim's been playing on this file. So it literally just doesn't give you an introduction. You're just supposed to know how to play? Well, you guys are going to have to teach me then, because I got no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that's an old layout. I was supposed to change it. I don't have this game to give away, sadly. Unless I give away the only copy I have, which right now isn't looking too unlikely. Speaking of which, Toki, you don't want to sit with me? You're supposed to figure it out on your own without any interest. Okay, well, all right. Then I guess we figure it out on our own. Gotta get in that room he locked. Okay. Do you play PS4? Yes, a lot. I don't see the point of this game at all. Me either so far. Sneak around the house and find the key. I can't stand how short he is. Okay, can't get in there. Can't get in there. Oh, so... Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to leave the door open. And then I could at least have gone in the door, right? Thanks so much for everything. Alright, well, there's like nothing in this room, so How do you even, like... Oh, you can open doors. Okay, well, that's upsetting. He's so fugly looking. Damn, it looks terrible. Yeah, trust me, it does. Especially if you have my point of view of it. Okay, so that needs a key. Can I pick... Oh, I can pick stuff up. Oh, I can crouch too. Like I need to be even lower to the ground. I'm out of here! No, I'm not. This game kind of sucks. Maybe he won't go this way. It's definitely not scary, though. Kim said it was scary, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling frustration. I don't really get scared in games like this because like the whole screen shaking thing doesn't do much for me. It tells me that he's near me, but like I'm not scared of him because he just gets in my face and then I spawn immediately. It's not really anything to cry about. Ooh, jeez. Can I turn this off? Why did you come back in here? You just walking around your house aimlessly? Senpai with 5. Don't have much to give. 5 is a lot, man. And I want to do something while watching this stream. These past couple days have hit me super hard with depression, but thankfully today I've been feeling super fantastic. That makes me so happy to hear. This stream is wonderful and so are you. Thank you. Thank you, Senpai. I'm glad you're feeling better. Today has been the first day that I haven't wanted to stay in bed and be mopey, and I actually got up and filmed something and then decided to live stream. So I feel like maybe tomorrow will be a pretty good day. I think Billy and I are going to hang out. He wanted to go to some wrestling thing. So I feel like tomorrow is going to be a pretty good day. Kim and I, honestly, we just need to get out of this house. Like, I don't know. If any of you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or know of anyone renting a house right now that's actually nice, let us know because we want to move, like, now. Like, we're so ready to get out of here. We actually kind of wanted to buy a house. We've been saving up as much as possible. She's been working a lot, and obviously I've been making a lot of videos and these donations and streams and saving them all up. But because none of us, like neither of us have ever had a credit card or anything, we have zero credit history. Like, not bad, just zero. So every time we've talked to anyone, they're like, oh, you've never had a credit card? Sorry, we can't help you. And literally the advice we're getting from people is go and get a credit card and like buy gas once a month and then pay it off at the end of the month and start paying and start working towards having good credit, which I can get the mentality of, I guess, a little bit. But are you really telling me that Kim and I have been so self-sufficient our lives and not gotten into debt to the point where we haven't needed a credit card because we've just worked and made sure that, you know, we save and we don't go overboard with things and don't live past our means? Because we've done that our whole lives and never needed a credit card for anything, we don't qualify to get a house or to get any kind of like credit on anything. Like, we tried to get a Best Buy credit card just to start building credit towards something and like buying the game, like buy my games from there and then paying it back end of the month just to start building up credit. But we couldn't get approved for it because we've never had a credit card before. I don't understand how it works. It's so strange. But the reason why we'd like to buy a house is because mortgages on houses in the area we're in is like, they're half the price of renting. Like, you spend twice on renting a place, you'll get a worse place, and you don't own it. So it'd be nice to buy a house, but apparently we can't get approved for anything because we have no credit. What house am I in now? Interest rates are high, so it's more expensive to buy houses right now. Apparently, in where we are in Dallas, in the Fort Worth area, or just in Texas, buying houses actually isn't too bad. Apparently, all the market's on the rise or something like that. And the houses really aren't that expensive. Like, we're seeing houses for under $200,000 that are like friggin' mansions, like 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, really nice kitchens. And the mortgages are like $1,000 a month. And then we look at rental properties for like $1,500, $2,000, and they don't look nearly as nice as the ones that you can buy and have cheaper mortgage. I don't really understand how it works, but he's sleeping. So it looks like we're gonna have to rent again. So if anyone knows of any rental properties, so we can spend a year renting somewhere else and building up some kind of credit, I guess. I don't mind them not teaching me how to play the game and having me discover it for myself, but not giving me like a goal. Like, what am I doing? Am I just supposed to survive for a certain amount of time? I saw someone said I was supposed to get a key, but I've looked around the whole house. I don't see no key. Is the key in this house? Oops. Oh, I can like... Oh, I didn't know I could do all of this. I can't grab that toothpaste, though. Won't he notice that his doors are closing and he's not the one closing them? Oh, I can like look in things? Ah! Okay, that scared me. That scared me because the music started. I turned around and he was right there. It's a jump scare. All right, that one. I'm not gonna lie. That one got me because I was caught off guard. Are you really gonna terminate me right now? You're gonna jump out your own freaking window? I didn't even do anything yet. I'm not in your house. You can't just tackle a boy because he's walking past on the street. Damn, man. We get arrested for that. Okay, now I'm kind of like at the window. So now I get it. Oh, so he can't chase me past his property? That's funny. What's the limit here? Hey, buddy. Wow, I just powered down his house. And he gave me a way in. Okay, maybe he didn't. Because I'm too short to reach the freaking window. You just throw something at me? I want to know what the limit is. Okay, so he literally has to stop. Oh my God. He's stuck on the panel and throwing tomatoes at me, but there's no animation for him throwing. The things just fly at me. He threw milk at me. At least I'm hoping it's milk. Can you get me here? 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 Oh my God, he can't get me. Oh, wait. Okay. What's wrong? Are you stuck? I wonder what the limit is. He wants me so bad. He's like having Tourette's. You want it, don't you? You just want to... my god, this is so stupid. Oh my god, that's so stupid. This game should not look this bad on the Switch. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. This is a very average game and a very awful looking game. This is my last attempt at trying to do something in this game. Why did you... Alright, I think I'm done on this one. Wait, one more. I've looked in every room that's not locked. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess maybe open things? That probably is what you're supposed to do. I keep forgetting that I can open things. I bet if I, like... Where is he right now? I bet if I shut off his power... He, like, comes to fix it. Okay, he's sleeping right now. On the couch? I mean, whatever. I was hoping he was sleeping in his bed, but I guess I'll check the bedroom. Let's shut this door. Wish I wasn't so sure that I... Oh. I don't know where he is right now. I think he must... Maybe he went outside to turn the power back on. Why is this game actually popular? What's that man gonna do with you when he catches you? He just puts me back outside. Ooh, I didn't read that. Dante with 3. I wish I could donate more, especially because I've been going through a super rough breakup. Well, save your money for yourself or the next girl. And buy her something nice. Just jumped out his own window? What an insane human being. Oh, he turned his power back on. Super rough breakup for a couple days. All I would do is cry. I know what that feels like. But your videos really helped cheer me up and made me smile. Much love for England. Well, sorry I didn't make more in that time. But I have another one tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear about the breakup, man. But trust me, you'll find someone better. And you get to start that whole new relationship thing again. That's like the best part. Getting to know a whole new person. And it's all exciting. And what is happening? Like, how is he so close to me that I can't see him? I can't open this middle drawer. I guess it doesn't open. Oh, where? Where? How did he come from in front of me? Scared me again. Because it just came out of nowhere. Holy crap. The Jolly Jester Nuez. Seriously? Jolly Ollie Oxenfree. Actually, that's funny. I just bought Oxenfree today on Switch. Plenty to smile for. Soon you'll see. Why? I don't know what the why means. Why will I see? Jolly Jester. I have never seen your name before. 100? Usually people, like, build up to 100. They don't just swing in. Being all Jolly Jestery. I'm assuming it's a Patreon. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just some crazy man. Thank you so much. Or woman. Thank you so much. That's insane, dude. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Someone asked how me and Kim met. We met through a friend here in Texas. It's a very short version of that story. Thank you, Jolly Jester. Jesus. Expedius with 271. Here's a small amount from a student to fulfill. Keep your money for your ramen noodles. I know what that's like. I hope everything works out for you too. You're awesome, and remember that you always make me smile. Thank you. Thank you, Expedia. That's how I book all my flights. Thank you, man. It's not a small amount. It's a huge amount. Every amount is huge, especially Jolly Jester. God damn. Play Paladins? I'm not against it. Let's change the game. That game, I'm not gonna lie, probably not gonna play that again. I asked Kim if she regretted buying it, and she didn't say yes. But I feel like the answer was yes. Go to this. I didn't know there was a second floor. I didn't get to explore that game all that much. All right, that's done with. It's a Patreon. I know who. That's Acronal. Well, thank you for telling me. Oh yeah, it's his last name. Stupid. God, I can't believe I didn't notice that. Jolly Jester threw me off. Thank you, Acronal. For those that saw, oh frick, so many of the Woods Goods unboxing videos where I got all the coffee and I got food and a lot of other crazy things. That was that man right there. Thank you. Jeez. Would you use the Pro? Yeah, I'm using it right now. The game looks like it sucks. You're not wrong. You need to get on the roof. Okay. Don't play Octopath? I'm not going to play Octopath. West of Loathing? I like that game, actually. We could play that. No, that'd be kind of boring to stream. Oxenfree? I feel like that's also kind of boring to stream. A lot of people saying Sonic. I'm not against it. I'm kind of over it, though. I want to play some Sleep Tight just for a little bit. I like Sleep Tight. We'll see how far we can get. KSI Logan Paul. Jeez. I know so many of you don't care and don't want to... Oh, jeez. Let me read that in a second. I know so many of you don't care about this, but it's honestly getting to the point where I kind of want Logan Paul to win. And I don't know if you guys have been following it at all, and I know so many of you probably don't care, and you just want Logan Paul to get his ass beat, and I understand that, but I never super liked KSI, and especially not Comedy Shorts Gamer, and I wanted them to win initially just because of, you know, the Paul brothers being the Paul brothers. Ah, this game is, like, loud. But KSI and Comedy Shorts have been so freaking rude and obnoxious and disrespectful and offensive that they've honestly become worse than the Paul brothers. And in their attempts to, like, do the internet justice and, like, beat the Pauls because everyone hated the Pauls, I honestly think that they've become worse. And now I kind of want to see the Pauls beat them just to shut them up. Because at least the stupid stuff the Pauls did, it was just stupid videos. I guess I've done a lot more than that. But at this point, I don't even care, honestly. Like, I was all excited for it because I wanted to see the Pauls lose. But now it's like, best of two evils. Like, who even cares anymore? Just don't even do it. Anyway, I know you guys don't care. I just wanted to put my opinion on that. Yusuf. Why did I just get notified? YouTube beat tripping. Wow, 20 as well. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you so much. It's insane. Okay, I get some more ammo. Can't make a couch yet. And I probably can't do that yet either, so I don't need no power-ups. We'll just buy ammo. Alright, so this game, if you played Enter the Gungeon, it handles very similarly to that. And it's a very similar game. But you can upgrade things and build defenses, and you have more control. It's not random. It just constantly spawns enemies at night, and you collect stars that they drop. And then at the end of each night, you get X amount of suns, and then you spend your suns and stars upgrading things and building like turrets and stuff like that. So I'll build a turret on this next one, assuming I get enough to build a turret and I stop getting hit. I think I need like to kill 2 more to be able to get a turret. There you go. I want to see how you progressed in Octopath. A lot of people don't want spoilers, so I'm not going to show it. But it is quite different to what you guys saw before. I'll say that much. Put that there. Get 2 more of that. So now I have a turret. A level 1 turret. Doesn't really do all that much yet. But it's a start. Help me get that kill at least. This game takes a little bit more concentration. Pew pew pew. Alright, I'll build another turret over here. Get some more ammo. And I feel confident that I'm not going to die, so I'm just going to get more ammo. Hope for the best. I've only played maybe like 10 rounds, so I don't have like a set way that I really like yet. I like turrets, but I haven't quite figured out the best order to upgrade things. But typically I'll have these 2 turrets, and then I might upgrade them. If I can stop getting hit, that would be nice, because I don't want to waste a sun on... Just how you build your characters, no spoilers. The thing is, if I show you how I built my characters, I kind of consider that a spoiler for those that don't know what happens to the character building halfway through. I have a video about Octopath coming out tomorrow, and I talk about it in that. It goes into a little bit more spoiler territory for those that want to find out more about the game. So just wait till tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. I got you. Okay, now I'm going to upgrade the turrets. No, I'm not, because I don't have enough suns, so that's going to have to wait. I'm going to heal, because kind of... I hate when I buy the shield. It defaults to the shield when you go there, and I just want to heal. Now I've freaking wasted money. I build defense. There.
Nice try, sucker.
I guess it's a good thing I bought that shield, since it's almost gone already. Now it is gone. What is wrong with me right now? This is way more difficult than it should be. It's not even a blood moon. God, I'm not going to have enough ammo to get through this round. Oh, just as I ran out of ammo. Okay. Now, hopefully, I can upgrade defense. That turret's kind of half, so I'm going to do... Well, it'll probably survive another one. Let's bleed it dry. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Can't wait. Can you upgrade your gun? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna do it soon. I'm gonna need to. So upgrading that turret, actually, I had to do it at a risk because I couldn't afford to get too much ammo. So I'm gonna rely on that turret to get a lot of my kills here, or else I'm gonna run out of ammo in this wave. Yes, keep coming from that direction. It's perfect. Damn. I'm out! Jeez. That got scary for a second. Alright, turret's still good. That turret's hurting a little. I can't really afford to... I gotta get ammo. I need at least 200. Okay, that should be fine. This should be fine. This should be okay. So essentially this is like when you're a kid and you imagine like monsters in your room and like how you would defeat them. It's essentially what they went for. Like you build pillow forts and you have dart guns and it's kind of cute. It's surprisingly fun. Like the first time I tried it, I didn't think if I was gonna like it that much because I was like, I like Enter the Gungeon and that feels more like expansive and I kind of like the randomness of it. But I played my first wave or my first round and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun. And then I found myself playing a couple more rounds and seeing how far I could get. I ended up playing it for like an hour and a half, which isn't bad considering I was gonna play for like 10 minutes and got addicted. Okay, so we are good. That cover's taken a beating, but that's fine. I don't feel too good about my situation, not gonna lie. All weapons use 20% less ammo. That would be nice. Why can't I afford it? Because I need one more sun. I'm gonna get that. What do I need? One more star, sorry. So I can trade a stun for stars. Get that. Okay. That should be... And I have 2 left. I can repair that barrier, but I think it'll be okay for 1 more. So I'm going to put up another barrier and I hope that that's not a bad idea. Oh, jeez. I got a donation. I want to read it. Luna does junk! Luna, that's too much. 1850. Much love, wood, big hugs. Thank you, Luna. That's too much, but thank you, man. Man. Woman. Adorable woman. I was gonna say girl, but it sounded creepy. Luna, thank you. I appreciate that. It's too much. But I appreciate that so much. I need a big hug right now, so thank you. Nicholas Frost with $2. God, no Fortnite, such lose. JK, glad you're back. Thank you, Frost. I appreciate both of those. Oh no. Sounds like Kim's home. Okay. That's good. That's still good. Surprisingly, that's still good. More ammo. Should probably get more health, but I'm going to push it one more. I think there's a way to, yeah, get additional sun each day. Kind of want to save up for that. Gain 6 extra suns on a day following a blood moon. That's pretty cool too. Maybe I should try and save up for that, see if I can get it in time for a blood moon. How much do I have now? 4? That might get me another... Nope, no it won't. It'll get me one of these though. And then I can upgrade it next time. The turrets do nothing when they're level 1, sadly. Did you get food? What did you get? A salad. From where? Oh, thank you. I was telling everyone about how much we hate this house. Yeah, it's not great. Alright, that couch is red, which means it's about to blow. So, I need to repair it. That turret's not faring too well either, but... Alright, so tomorrow is a blood moon. And I don't think... Getting 6 extra suns following a blood moon. Yeah, there's no way I can get that right now. Sadly. Additional sun each day. Alright, so I gotta prepare for this blood moon, which means I'm gonna need health, a shield, or else I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna need the rest in ammo, because I have 40 ammo. Honestly, that's probably not enough ammo. But hopefully my shield will be enough that I can worm my way around my turrets. I might run out of ammo and die on this round. I'm going to read that donation. I think I missed a donation as well after this. So the Blood Moons have a ton more enemies. They're faster, I think. I'm not sure on that one. They seem faster. But there's definitely a ton more of them. I don't know if they do more damage. Certainly feels like it. It's just kind of a relentless round. But I think this is the first Blood Moon, so it's not too bad. They get worse and worse each time. And that there's a counter on the left-hand side. It fills up orange. So we just hit the halfway point, and I only have 55 rounds left. So I'm going to have to start being more sparing with my ammo. I gotta hit those big guys though, because they can wipe out my defenses really quickly. I'm just hoping that my turret doesn't blow up, because that's a waste of money if it does. Alright, it's almost over. We have a lot of suns, which is good. We took like no damage on this, which is nice. And it looks like we made it. Alright. So I want to get an extra sun each day. Because that's just nice to have. My health is fine, my shield is fine. That turret and that couch is fine. That turret's looking a little worse for wear. I need ammo, at least 200. I don't like to go into a round without close to 200. And if I want to upgrade my turrets one more, I'm going to need 250 more of that, which I do not have right now. I can upgrade to medium walls though. Walls explode. That's not bad. Oh, that's good. I'm going to get that. So now walls will last longer. That turret will survive one more. I might buy a better gun next round. I'll have the extra sun to afford it. Assuming I don't need stars for it. I forgot to read the donations. Jesus. Antoine with $1. Hey Woods, keep up the good work. Have checked out One Strike. Oh, have I checked out One Strike? Not yet. It's an intense fighting indie game. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm working on an eShop list right now, and I am putting One Strike on the list to check out because I need some games for that list. So thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate that. Thex is back. Thex is back. $2 through Super Chat. Hope all is okay. Good to see you back. Thank you. Acronel. I guess my Patreons busted him earlier. He didn't want being busted, but he used his own last name, I'm pretty sure. So you kind of brought it on yourself. Acronel, you need to stop. 75 from him. The ruin of my fun. Oh, it's my middle name. It's your middle name. Right. Well, I know it was something in your name. So you're still giving it away with that. Because I knew that was you. I know that's your name. I just didn't catch on to it at the start, at first. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you, man. Jeez, man. Thank you so much. All right, stop now, though. Steven Ha with 15. Been thinking of you this week, Wood. Take care. Thank you, Steven. I have a new video tomorrow, just so you guys know. I'm going to start working on it. Whenever I die on this round, I'm going to start working on it. Thank you for those donation, guys. Acronel, no more. Stop being silly. What? What's it say?
The next door neighbors have trashed out the situation to the point where the city sent us 3 of the same letter. Yeah, they're all the same.
What does it say?
Read the yellow part that's highlighted.
Please remove indoor furniture, boxes, appliances, containers, litter, trash, and other items stored in the rear of property. Failure to comply. Well, that's them, since they have a little house outside.
It's all their stuff. There's trash all over the front yard. When I drove in, there was like big gulp cups out front.
This is the house we live in.
There's crap everywhere.
Failure to reply with the request will have a fee of $123. Well, that's fine, because I ain't paying it.
Please remove white. Why would I remove my white car when that's the car that I drive?
What does it say?
Inoperable vehicle must be removed. Mine's not inoperable.
Well, mine, it might be mine, because it hasn't moved in
It
so
says
long.
the white Caliber, which is mine.
White Dodge Caliber?
Why would they think that...
The one you drive to work every day?
Yeah, the one that is...
Please remove that from the property. You can't even live here anymore.
Yeah.
I hate this house so much. What's the next one say?
I don't know. Now I want to read them all, because this is just insane.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why, when I said earlier we want to leave this house.
Yeah, I need to...
We get these letters because it's a duplex. We get letters saying remove the trash from out the back. Like it's our out the back, but it's not our trash.
This one's for your car, so yeah.
That one we can do. That's my Canadian car.
Right, we can get rid of that, but why would they think that mine doesn't work?
Because probably just assume everything out there is broken.
Well, all of theirs are, so yeah.
I like how they put a tarp over their broken down truck.
Yeah. As
They-
if that would concede.
Although, to be fair, we don't know if they got a letter about that.
I mean, they probably have a binder at this point.
I just want to move.
I know.
I don't want to deal with other people's issues.
I guess we should.
No, I'm not gonna talk to no one. We'll move the car. We'll move my car. We've been meaning to do it anyway.
Yeah. Well, after tomorrow I'm off for 3 days, so.
And then that's it. That's all. That's our only thing that's out there is that car.
Belongs to us, so. What a lovely.
Well, wave didn't end when it was supposed to. Alright, I got my extra sun. Good. Ugh, jeez. Someone say more, the great gifter knows no bounds. Acronal! Stop! Jesus. Thank you, but stop! You're making me feel bad. Thank you, man. So stupid. Gatling. Unlocks the Gatling gun. I'm ignoring you, Acronel, just so you know. I'm ignoring you from now on. Unlocks the Gatling gun. A gun with an extremely high fire rate. Can be bought repeatedly to in... Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to save up 100 more suns and buy a Gatling gun then. I wonder if I can upgrade my defense yet. Oh, geez. That takes 250. Okay. I mean, that's fine. As long as my turret doesn't blow up, that's fine. And let's upgrade this one. Build this. So now we have all those turrets. And then get more ammo. So not righteous. See, now, when you start getting all these turrets working for you, you don't really even have to fire a shot. The only thing I gotta try and do is make sure that they're chasing me and they ain't sitting on the barriers, bringing down the barrier health. And I usually shoot at clusters, because clusters will obviously become a bit overbearing. Oh, geez, big wave, man. It's not even a blood moon. I've never... I don't think I've seen them before. I don't remember that noise. Die! Big boy. Okay. Oh, that's it's looking rough. I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, repair. Thanks so much for everything. Luna does gaming. The amounts are strange because AUD, but here's more love. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. I said, yeah, stop. All of you. The Patreons, you guys give me enough. You don't need to add to it. I appreciate it, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Luna. I should really just save up my sons. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save up the suns. And I'm going to get more ammo. Take it out to around 2. I'm going to upgrade. And my health is fine. Defenses are okay. So I'm going to build another wall. And I'm going to build it here. So now, no one can come up there. And these turrets are protected from 2 angles. This is when it starts getting intense, because now I've invested a lot of time into this game, this playthrough of the game. I'm starting to get my stuff set up. And if I die now and start again, it's kind of like, ugh. I like having all these turrets set up, though. I actually like these turrets more than the next step up, so I might not even worry about upgrading them this time. And just concentrate on upgrading my weapon. Get that Gatling gun. Load up with ammo. Keep everything else. Oh, jeez. It's getting a little intense here. Oh, no. It's almost over. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We did okay. I'm going to get health, though, because I'm worried. Can I get that Gatling gun I wanted yet? Monster movement is slowed by 50% for 3 seconds after being hit with the Gatling gun. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I got to level up to it, though. 200. Anything damaged? No. Oh, this is looking a little damaged. It can hold out one more. I believe in it. Oh, I missed all of those shots. And I didn't even need to fire at that. Alright, let's just wait on the firing for a second then. I'm not aiming very well with this thing. It does look cool though. It's like one of them giant Gatling Nerf guns. I think it kind of chews through the ammo though. I think what I want to level up next is you can level up the amount of stars you get from killing enemies. You can stack it. I might get that. It's going to make it quicker to save up for things. Oh, jeez. That almost killed me at the end. If they had hit me, I would have been dead. Alright, so now they're worth 30% more. Stop! No! Next up, Patreon, because you deserve it. Well, I'd be more than happy to have you as a Patreon. Thank you for that donation. Alright, what are these power-ups? Unlocks a movement speed power-up. Movement faster. Proves overshield. Activating a power-up gives 1 free heal. Heal 40% more health for each sun spent healing at the bed. Alright, well let's move faster. Alright, I can't get anything else in there right now. I thought I was supposed to be saving up, not buying stuff. Increase health by 200! Can be bought repeated. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy that next. I didn't know you could improve your health. Alright. Ammo. Alright, let's repair that before it gets destroyed. Oh, and that, jeez. Or, I could not repair that and build a shield around it. Might be a better use of my money. Damn, I probably... Oh, I'm moving a lot faster. Holy crap. This is almost disorientating. Alright, this night's almost halfway over already. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of suns or stars from this night. I'm like flying around this course. Look at me go. I'm hurting my eyes a little bit. Alright. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Nothing needs repairing. That's what I like to see. Get some of that. I'm going to keep saving up my stars, so I don't want to spend any of that. I'm definitely going to get health. Increase your speed by 50%. What, another 50%? I think I'm good. I'm already zipping around. Build another one of these. Honestly, I could build another one too. I gotta go. Good luck with the stream. Thank you. Ah, jeez, Matthew. You told us to... this is taking it out on me, guys. You need to stop. You told us to wait till you started playing for donations, so you didn't feel like you were getting sympathy donations, so I waited. You're playing. Matthew RG with 50. This game looks really fun. Now I know what to buy. Yeah, you do, RBD. That's really good. Matt and everyone, let's call it. Where's 648% past the goal. We're good. Thank you so much, Matthew. I love you. I love you so much. And yeah, you did wait, and I appreciate that. Rally Doris with a 112. Been watching your vids for a while, and oh my god, you're great. You feel so genuine. Keep up the good work, and thank you for your content. And by the way, Zelda and Octopath are the greatest gifts to mankind. Yeah, they are, Rally. They're pretty great. Thank you for that donation, both of you. Thank you, Matt. Crazy. I'm gonna risk it and build another shield. Now we are completely shielded in with tyrants, so I feel good about this.
Nice try. Not tonight.
It's the big guys that take him down and then ruin everything. The only thing that sucks is when you can't get out and you want to go pick up stuff. You got to run on the outside, which kind of like defeats the purpose of your little barrier. Oh, jeez. That was close. Like the range sometimes on the... You can extend the range. See that? I just put that shield down and that's almost gone already. This is where the shields start to get... oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Good thing I have that speed boost on. I really want these stars, though. Okay. We're good. We're good. Honestly, I know I said I was going to save, but if I can upgrade my defenses, I'm going to. Medium walls. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then keep saving, because I should just be fine with medium for now. And upgrade that to medium. Those are all fine. I might upgrade this one too. Oh, I didn't get ammo. A little short on the ammo for this one, and I couldn't heal because of it, but we should be fine. Ugh, Steven. Ha! I owe you as I've watched probably 6 game quests this week. Thank you, Steven. 2248. I don't know what that 48 was. It didn't even anything out. I don't know if you were trying to. Maybe your math was bad. Thank you, Steven. It's crazy. Are you going to review State of Mind? I honestly don't know what that is. Do y'all think Sleep Tight will come to the Switch? I'm playing it right now. Oh, you mean like physical? I could easily see it being a limited run or super rare release. Definitely. I might even recommend it to them. Night isn't halfway over, and I'm down to 70 ammo. Not gonna lie, don't like that. Now the night is half over, and I'm down to 70. Ah, it's so hard to hit the stars. Maybe I should have built my defenses differently. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. In fact, everything held up pretty well considering. Could probably upgrade this one. Definitely remember to get ammo this time. We are 2 away from a blood moon. And I want to try and get 6 extra. I can definitely do that if I save here. In fact, I could probably... No, I'll wait. I'm gonna repair this turret because it's upsetting me how low it is. Okay. You know what? I like that. Could probably get 2 more ammo just to make sure that I'm good. Are you getting the physical release of Dead Cells? I am. I'm excited for that one, actually. That game looks good. Bama-lama. I think my highest is 24. 24 nights. So let's see how far we get this time. Why am I so slow now? Did my power-up run out? I guess it only lasts a few nights. It's a shame. I like that power-up. Now I don't feel as safe running out here. Those big guys destroy shields.
Nice try, sucker.
Alright. So I can get that thing I wanted. Because we're coming up on a blood moon here. Everything is good still. I'm gonna upgrade this one. I'm pretty confident in my health right now, so more ammo. This is probably the most confident I've been in a playthrough so far. I feel like I should be okay. I just need to prepare for this blood moon. Because that's usually where I die, is level 20. Or wave 20. Oops, that was bad. I almost got myself killed. Okay, yep, next one's Blood Moon. So, heal, shield. I almost want to get fire damage, but let's see if anything needs repairing. Oh, hello. Repair. 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 What's the fire damage? It's 3. Okay, so we can't get that. But everything's tip-top. So, ammo. Blood Moon, here we go. really shouldn't stray out of my defenses too much. Where are you? Oops. Oh geez, that last wave was brutal.
Nice try. Not tonight.
Not too bad, not too bad. Could have been a little better. Got 15 suns now to work with. I like that. And I didn't lose any health, so that's cool. Can't upgrade that anymore though. So I guess I'll repair it. So I did all of that, and now I have the amount of suns I pretty much usually have. I just realized this turret's kind of like not protected in the spot that it's in. I don't like that. Okay. In the middle of each night, an explosion deals massive damage to all monsters and temporarily slows them. That's cool. Additional sun. I ain't close to that yet. Doubles the number of stars received. Automatically pick up stars on the ground. I do like that power up. I might get that because I'm losing suns every time a game ends. And then increase health by 200. Yeah, that's cool. Heals 30% of max health each morning. Power-ups cost 1 less sun to activate. Improves the damage booster. I think build to last would be a good one to get next. In fact, I could technically get it now if I traded in. Gain 11 stars, do science. And then... yeah, now my wolves are even buffer. Heh heh heh. We ain't losing anytime soon, people. Damn, talk about a difficulty spike. Bow.
Can't hold me back. Gotcha.
I think you could upgrade the damage the torrents do somehow. I swear I've seen that. I wonder how much that is. Increase torrent damage by yeah. All right, I'm gonna definitely buy that next. I should have bought that already. But we should be fine. All these defenses are good. Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna be just fine. Honestly, we have money to blow right now. Like, we have stars to blow. I say screw it. Why not? I just totally blocked my... Oh, no, I can still get out. Oh, I'm about to be king as soon as I upgrade the attack damage. I've never got this far before. Like, I've gone up to level 24, like wave 24, but I haven't been this equipped. I maximized the equipage this time. Wish that speed boost was permanent. Damn. Alright. So, upgrade torrent damage 50%. Yeah. Oh, hello. Upgrade you. Do I risk another round? I don't want to die. If I, considering I think I die on the 24th one, maybe I should heal. Heal, and then upgrade this. There we go. Should own it now. How much longer will you be streaming? I'm doing it until I die. Which might not be for a while. I got so much working for me right now. Thanks so much. Jeez. Acronal, Acronal, Acronal. You make me happy, and you know that. But you also make me angry, and you know that too. Wow, I can see why I die on this wave. My couch is about to blow. I said I wouldn't respond to you anymore, Acronal. So now you put me in a position where, do I become a liar? Or do I thank you like I want to? Thank you, Acronal. Seriously, stop though. Like, it's cool. You're making me feel bad. Another 25 from Acronal. Amazing human being. Thank you so much, man. I can never say thank you enough to you for everything you've done for me. Okay. Okay. Wow, he's about to blow too. Damn it. Hope I don't regret this. It's getting hard. Like, those big guys are doing a lot of damage. Oh, jeez, it's getting really hard. The game's trying to, like, make me lose now. Like, it's getting to the point where the game's like, alright, you've gone enough rounds. I think it's time you called it quits. You're trying to make a mockery of the game by saying that it's easy. So now we're going to throw everything we have at you. Wow, I am about to run out. I'm out. I'm out of... Oh, geez. Now I'm really relying on my defenses because I'm out. Come on, Tyrants. You can do it. Come on, Tyrants. You can do it. Ah, oh, nothing went down? Jeez. It's lucky. You know, everything's kind of okay. But I am running out of ammo again, so... I'm gonna make sure I have enough. 200 should be fine. I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, I lost a torrent. How? He's all like defended. I hate losing torrents. They cost so much to get back. I mean, I survived the round though. I really want to survive this next round because I've never gotten this far. So, yeah, let's hope that I can survive it. I was going to get a shield. I was going to do a bunch of things. I thought about putting my turret back up. But I just want to make sure that I get through this night. Because I think you unlock another character if you get through this night. And I've been trying really hard to unlock that character. So I really don't want to lose this one. We should be okay. We're almost halfway through it already. Seems like it's a quick one. Oh my god. Oh no, I shouldn't have left my home. I shouldn't have left my home. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yes! Stay quiet. Oh no, there's my couch gone. Yay! New character. Look at that. Okay. This is going to cost 6, really. Okay, I'm going to put a turret here. Wall up here. I know you can fit a wall here, because I had one here before. Don't you even... Actually, what if I do it like... Jeez. I want to... I don't want it to be sticking out a lot, because then it's going to be a target. But it's fine, I guess. Vic from Vic and Ash Gaming. From Vic and Ash Gaming, hope you never lose your love for gaming. Of course I won't. Thanks for that $2 donation. I appreciate that. Stian with 5. I found your channel a few weeks back. I watched one of your vids, then another, and just never stops. Never? At least I hope you at least ate at some point. Love the content, and I just became a Patreon too. I love your talks about depression. Seems like a weird thing to be like. I love them. They're great. But I know what you mean. As my life has been a downhill of downhills. Love you, man. Okay, well, you can join at the Patreon chat now that you're a Patreon, and we can talk about your downhills. Thanks for that donation. I appreciate the love. I love you too. How do you like this game? I like it. It's good. This is the furthest I've been. I want to try and get to that next blood moon. But, it's getting a little chaotic, not gonna lie. Enemies are getting tougher. Like that guy. Jeez, he took a lot.
Nice try, sucker.
It's becoming a constant battle just to keep my defenses up. Oh, I didn't realize I was so close to being out. This ain't good. This ain't good. I can do nothing now, but watch my defenses fall. I lost another torrent. Yeah, we ain't getting much further. I think we're about done on this one. Yeah, we're done. We're screwed. I have a big gaping hole in my defense.
Can't hold me back.
Yeah, that... This is... Now it's just gonna be like a can I even get to level 30? Because I don't get enough materials each night to put up the defenses I've been building over the last 30 rounds. I feel like my... Oh my god, are you kidding? Just sending in all the big guys. I have so many stars, but I haven't had a chance to spend them. Because I keep trying to go on the defensive.
Don't stop me now.
Like everything's gone. Alright, let me see what I can possibly do here. Because I have money. Defenses heal for 30 of their max each morning. That doesn't help me now. Defenses ignore any fatal hits in the last 10 seconds of the night. Well, that's actually pretty cool, but... Wolves deal 25 damage per level to attackers when damaged. That's actually pretty cool. All defenses cost 1 less sun to build. Well, let's do that. See, just repairing those took all my money, so it doesn't really matter that I have enough to build. I probably shouldn't have picked that. If I survive this night, what I just upgraded will be good for tomorrow night, but I probably should have picked something better for tonight. I haven't got this far before, so now I'm kind of just... Oh my god! He almost took 100 rounds! There's no way! The night's almost over. I'm almost out of freaking bullets already. Oh my god, I'm almost out. Got 40 shots left. I'm about to die. I'm not making it. Wow, that guy like took half my health. So yeah, that's a good game. It's brutal though, near those last levels. Oh. Stephen Ha, maybe my math will work out better this time. Wow, yeah, it did. Rounded it out. Thank you. I thought your math was off last time. You didn't have to donate another 20 though. You could have rounded it out with a few cents. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Chad with 999. Oh my god. Chad with $9.99. Love your videos. Hate you had to take a few days off, but I understand needing personal time. Keep up the great work. The only thing that sucks about taking time off is YouTube really punishes you. My next upload might not do so well now because I've had so long off, but it is what it is, I guess. YouTube is a grind, man. But thank you. I appreciate that. Famine 52 ironically donated 100. I say ironically because I'm not going to be famished. I do have a salad sat right next to me. I've been dying to eat for the last 20 minutes. This is just a way for me to thank you for all the great work you do. Keep it up. It's just an incredible way to thank me. It's an amazing, over-the-top way. Famine, can you please message me on like Twitter or something so I can thank you more personally? You guys went insane. It's like 800% past the goal. I can't say thank you enough, especially to you right now, Famine, and all of you. Just all of you. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If I stream any longer, it's going to be harder to, or hard to get my video up in the morning. And it's been a while since I put a video up, so it might be a good idea for me to go and do that. We just did almost an hour. So close, 50 seconds away from an hour of a playthrough through the game Sleep Tight. I highly recommend checking out this game. It's going to be on my next eShop list for sure because I really like it. Thank you to everyone that donated in this stream. You didn't have to, and you went above and beyond donating in this stream. So thank you so much for that. And thank you to everyone that was here at the start and listened to my little rant and If there's anything you want to add to it, or there's any questions you had, again, make sure to message me on Twitter, and we'll have a conversation about it. But you guys are the best. Thank you for cheering me up when I'm down, and I hope I do the same to you guys. And I know a lot of you tell me that I do, so I just hope that I do. And yeah, you're never alone. There's always someone going through what you're going through, and there's always someone you can talk to about it. So keep your chins up. And I'm hoping the content's going to start coming out pretty regularly. I wouldn't mind doing a video a day for a while to catch up. I am going to be at Game On Expo in August, this month, I guess now, on the 10th. So I'll be away for like 5 days, which will make it hard for me to get content up in that time. So I'm going to have to really kick my ass into gear and get a ton of videos ready and uploaded and take my laptop with me and actually make some this time. So yeah, if you're near Phoenix, make sure you come to Game On Expo on the 10th to the 13th or whatever it is. It's like a 3-day con, 10th to the 12th. So I'd love to see you there and hang out. AV Dan with $5. Hey bro, keep your head up. Where there's rain, there's sun shortly after. You're not wrong. There's always a rainbow at the end of the downpour, whatever it's called. Damn it, Frost! I'm trying to end my stream. Ugh. Welcome back, Wood. Missed ya. Nice to see you streaming again. Something to keep me less stressed at work. Well, I'm sorry to say I'm about to end it. God, Frost donates so much every stream as well. Thank you, guys. The grind begins again. Yeah, you have no idea. I have a lot of grinding to do. I actually had a sponsor that wanted me to do a video like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I can't. They've been waiting a long time, so I got to get on that. Frost, thank you so much. Message me on social media. You always do this right as I'm about to end. At least you got it in this time. Last time you did it, I literally ended the stream. And then I saw it. I love you guys. I'm going to go edit this video, get it up for the morning, and then start working on more. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you all so much for everything. And I could sit here and say thank you for another hour, but I'm just going to go and get work done because you guys deserve more videos from me. And I'll see you soon. Thank you guys. Bye.